How's it going, Twitch? My name is Skull, and on behalf of Soft, welcome to today's stream. Let's hope that my internet doesn't crap out on me today like it did on Sunday. Sorry about that. Today, I'm playing a brand new game called... I'm afraid to try and pronounce this. Hegzis? I'm going to go with Hegzis. It's like Hugsies, but hexagons. Hegzis. That's what I'm going with. I assume it's a puzzle game. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Hi, Dimlord, how are you doing? You'll have to pardon me if I seem a little tired right now. I didn't sleep last night. It's not because I was up late doing something. I just never got tired and never went to sleep. And I didn't actually get tired until about 15 minutes ago, because of course, I spent all day today ferrying stuff from my apartment into my new house. I'm not sure how much is over there now, like a percentage, but I feel like it's, I don't know, maybe a quarter of our stuff is over there now, so yay. It's kind of nice to be able to do all that without having to rent a U-Haul yet. Anyway. Hey, question. Is this thing rotating left or right? Which way is it? I can't quite tell. Oh, a big scare? Don't like hearing about that. Let's view the tutorial. It seems that there's no audio right now. Hello, I am Hegzis. I'll teach you how to play the game. Press X to continue. See title of the progress bar for the level target. Progress bar shows your level of achievement. Current level and the stage name is displayed in the title. Press start to pause. Okay, we're trying to reach a score. Press triangle to rotate plus Hegzi. You need correct orientation to place the Hegzi. Okay. Move plus Hegzi onto the board and press X to release. Complete the lines, collect your gold points. Okay, like this. Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
It's a miracle.
That was not what I expected. Oh, dang. Yeah. Appendicitis. Power-ups. R1 to activate power-ups. Move the shovel to where you want to scrape off the last placed Hegzi. Okay. Congratulations, you successfully completed the tutorial section. You're ready to start. Okay. If I give up, does it... It doesn't really tell me how many stages there are total. 27 in Serene Beach, at least, so there is that. Okay. On its way to recovery. Ugh. I hope my appendix never bursts. What good is an appendix even for, anyway? I don't even know what it does, except hurt when it ruptures. Not entirely sure how to get score here. Again, not quite sure how to actually gain score. Let's do that. Okay, this time we clear lines. Kind of makes sense now, maybe? Not really a faster way of rotating, unfortunately. Let's see, what else is going on? Well, like I said, today I ferried a whole ton of stuff to the house. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to move my setup. Because I need to figure out what day it's going to be so that I can get my internet all sorted out. So hopefully I can stream here one day and stream there the very next day I'm scheduled to stream. I would prefer not to take days off of work if I can help it. There we go. Something for me to figure out. It's going to be probably sometime next week. Other than that, I talked over with my wife and we agreed I will be pre-ordering the Switch 2. Pre-orders go live tomorrow night here in the United States. So I'm going to get one. I'm going to stay up and see if I can't snag my pre-order through Best Buy. And yeah, I'm going to be getting the Switch 2 Mario Kart World bundle, the one that comes with the game. I think it's just digital, but it's cheaper. It's what I could do. As much as I love physical, I just don't think that I can justify being a physical exclusivist for the Switch 2 era. And I'm also going to be getting Breath of the Wild. Of course, because of course. I will be getting that physically. And then I'll just upgrade Tears of the Kingdom with the, whatever it is, the $10 upgrade code. Oh, that is unfortunate. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't do those blind box things, because I feel like it's really easy to not get your money's worth. It was an actual reputable store, though. Maybe that was more of the luck of the draw kind of a thing. I don't know the situation, so I can't comment on it, but that's... I don't know, maybe? Okay, I think I'm understanding this game a little more now. You clear lines based off of up, down, left, right, like from one end to another end. I think that's how it goes. Nice. That one was good. I liked that. Okay. It is unfortunate. Tim, I'm sorry that happened to you. Would that come down to, like, luck of the draw kind of a thing? And the rotation is a little slow. This is me trying to rotate it as fast as I can. It does take a little while. And finally. Nice. What's worse is you hate Funkos. Ah, unfortunate. It's kind of working out there. Okay, I'm not sure what's up with the symbol on the bottom right there. I thought that that was going to tell me what shape is coming next, but so far, no. It's just been sort of there for no real reason. Nice.
Excellent.
Or, you know, excellent, whichever. I don't think I'm going to hit that score for this one. I might need to reset. Oh,
Excellent.
then again. This should end this. There we go. Serene Beach 1. What kind of trophies do we have here? Okay, it looks like I am the third person to play this. One of the other two finished most of Serene Beach, but not all. And the other person finished most of the next area, but not all. So, okay. Fairly big game. It's like a no skill required Tetris. Well, we'll see. These are just the early levels. I'm sure later on it'll get a little more difficult. We need to clear 12 lines this time.
Excellent.
I mean, you're right about that. Tetris does speed up to make it harder. It's coming together pretty well. I can't make that fit, can I? Nope. Okay. Where do I dump you then? Right there looks good, actually. Perfect.
Excellent.
Love to see that. Well, you can mess up, Dim. If you just place stuff haphazardly all over the board, then you can get a game over because you aren't able to place anything else. So you do have to kind of pay attention to what you're doing. Like here, I need to place 30 of these pieces. Which means I need to do a good job of clearing out the old ones before I place new ones, or as I place new ones. Already not off to the best start. I can work with this. But yeah, I mean, this clearly isn't going to be the game for everyone. Can't make that fit in there, can I? Nope. Okay. Just put you right there then. And another one. Can I make this one? Yes. There we go. Nice. Good. Very good. Nice. Okay, that was pretty cool there, actually. Well, a lot of games are like that. A lot of earlier games, especially back before. Not to knock on this developer, obviously. I'm sure that whoever made this game is very proud of it. As they should be. Like, this is still better than anything I could make, so do not mean to diminish this at all. In the early days of video gaming, you know, arcade games and stuff, nobody knew what made a game, so a lot of developers just made whatever they could and threw everything against the wall to see what would fit, to see what would stick. And a lot of them... Oh, this is interesting. I can't place anything here now. Now we add new obstacles. That is interesting. Okay.
Excellent.
So a lot of those early arcade games, you know, we have Donkey Kong, we have Galaga, we got Pac-Man, but we also have a lot of other stuff that is just lost to time that no one knows about, no one cares about except for the arcade enthusiasts, because they're just simple games that were too simple. They didn't catch on. Those games had to exist for developers and gamers to figure out what made good games good games. You know, it was so fun for me to build my main cabinet and finally be able to try out all of those old arcade games. And you know, of the dozens that we all know and love, there are thousands that are obscure and that no one really cares about. Did I just put myself in a corner? This kind of junk pieces are not very good right now. Okay. Clear. There we go.
Excellent.
And a lot of those older games are simple. They're not bad, but they're kind of boring after just a few minutes. Like Polybius. Polybius is anything but boring. You will get addicted to that for the rest of your life. So this game, in a lot of ways, reminds me of those older, very simple arcade games. In that sense, it has a certain charm to it. Oh, okay, and you can clear off these obstacles by clearing the line. Okay, I'm glad I did that experiment, because it's going to make this a little easier on myself then. Yeah, cool. You see how those obstacles are gone now? There you go. There's your little bit of skill.
Excellent.
There we go.
Excellent.
Well, trust me, once you've played Polybius, it's kind of hard to forget about it. Anyway. All joking aside, there is a game that might be considered Polybius. It's called Cube Quest.
Excellent.
It is actually a whole lot of fun. I enjoy playing that a lot. Even now in my free time, I enjoy playing Cube Quest a lot. So I recommend, if you have the ability, to check it out. Also, if you're at all interested in Polybius or arcade video game myths and legends, I cannot recommend enough. This is obviously not an endorsement from EAS, but me personally, Skull, I recommend the Ahoy documentary on Polybius on YouTube. It has 10 million views, something like that. It's a feature-length documentary on Polybius, and it's so well made. It has 9.6 million views. It is such a fascinating video. I also recommend his video on the very first video game. A little less creepy, but still well-made documentary on, hey, what was the very first video game? Turns out it's a harder question to answer than you might expect. Just every video that guy makes is the definition of quality over quantity. So good. Do I think Polybius really existed? Me personally, no, I do not believe it did. Although, I am open to the possibility that it did, but it was probably a bit more mundane than the urban legend states, if it really did. As described, no, I do not believe that there was a secret machine designed to mind control or cause hysteria or illnesses or whatever. I do not believe that there was something like that. There might have been a video game called Polybius, although all the evidence points to there, in fact, not being such a game. I would say, again, me personally, I would say no, I don't believe that Polybius ever existed, but I am open to the possibility that it did. This game is just giving me all these junk tiles now. What gives? Can I even clear anything right now?
Excellent.
Okay, can I work with this? That might not have even been the purpose, though. Oh, you're right. It probably wasn't. Polybius, the legend, the myth of Polybius harkens back to an older time when video games, as we know them, were sort of an unknown media. Parents didn't know how to react to their kids playing video games all the time. The more paranoid among them thought that kids went to arcades not to have fun, but to partake in things like gambling and drug use and God knows what else. So the myth sort of came about around that kind of culture. One that's much different than we understand video games now. There's always the idiot politician who says that video games cause violence, but for the most part, the general population understands video games are just a form of entertainment like movies and books. But in the 80s, it was different. It was unknown. I wasn't alive in the 80s, so, I only know most of this secondhand. I was alive in the 90s. in the 90s, we had all kinds of other problems with video games. A lot of them a lot more tangible, a lot more provable. In the 90s, we had Night Trap on the Sega CD. On a more serious note, we had Columbine, and the shooters of Columbine modified a game of Doom to replace the heads of the monsters with the faces of their classmates to desensitize themselves in preparation for the attack. Awful stuff. Evil stuff, really. And there we go. We just failed it. So it is possible to fail. There you go. So I grew up when all the controversy around video games was a lot more, like, I think the best word is tangible, where, like, you actually could take specific examples and say, this thing with video games is linked to this real life crime or this real life thing that is really hard to ignore. 80s were a lot less about that. It was more of the paranoia of parents, like, well, they don't have any proof of anything, but what if it's happening to their kid, that they're going to this arcade and like they're doing drug deals or stuff like that. And it's also worth noting that in the 80s, there actually were cases. Excuse me. Man, they keep giving me junk tiles. There actually were cases of children getting sick by playing video games. There was someone who keeled over and died while trying to set a world record in a video game because they had been up for over a day and were chugging soda the whole time.
Excellent.
So yeah, the Polybius myth came about because of that kind of culture. And it's worth noting that there's no evidence of the Polybius myth actually existing in the 80s itself. The earliest evidence of Polybius at all is in the late 90s. So take that for what you will as well. There were certainly Polybius-like stories in the 80s. But a lot of them can be explained. So, yeah, Polybius, fascinating thing. Personally, I do not believe it ever existed. But I am open to the possibility that a game called Polybius did exist at one point, and we just can't find any hard evidence of it. I need to clear 2 double lines, okay? And I just did. Let's go. Remember Porygon? Yeah, exactly. And it was even worse in the 80s. Things like seizures caused by flashing lights weren't properly understood, so it's not uncommon to find tons of arcade games with bright flashing lights because that's how they were trying to get your attention with the demo reel, with the attraction mode in the arcade. When there's one machine surrounded by 20 other machines, how are you going to get kids' attentions with bright flashing lights trying to get their attention? Like, hey, come over here, check this out. Flashing lights causing seizures wasn't properly understood until basically that Porygon episode, which was, 98? So, yeah. I need to reach a score. Let's go ahead and work on clearing this, I guess. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Excellent.
Not many places to put these, huh? This looks good. Very good.
Excellent.
Did I ever actually watch the Porygon episode, the real one? Well, what do you mean the real one? I have seen it. I have a copy on my computer. And yeah, imagine like back then, kids would, first of all, they were CRTs, which are already a much harsher image on your eye than modern screens are. Secondly, back then, kids watched TV shows this close to the screen, like as close as they could get. So imagine being that close to a CRT, like a foot or less away from a CRT, and then suddenly it starts strobing the absolute perfect colors necessary to cause a seizure. It's inevitable that it's going to happen. Yeah, no, I've seen the actual one. As someone who is not prone to motion sickness or being triggered by that kind of imagery, it did make me feel rather unwell. Okay, don't know why it made that sound. All's well. Okay, apparently there's somewhere I could put this. Right there. Ah, that was good.
Excellent.
That was really good. Why is that blocked out? What? Why did that just block itself out?
Excellent.
And now it's not? I don't know what just happened. You guys saw that, right? No! No! We were just 12 points away! Oh, that's the saddest thing that's happened to me all day. Could you believe back then you could actually watch it on DC? Yeah, right. Well, I have the full episode in as high quality as is possible. You can find it if you look for it. I don't recommend you do though, because there's not much of a point other than the curiosity of it. Trust me though, yeah, it's probably for the best that it's not in rotation. Let's just put it that way. Oh, I screwed up. I definitely screwed up here. Okay, can I save this? Probably not. Okay, maybe? I'm going with maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, then again.
Fabulous.
Oh, that was huge. That right there was huge.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm 2 points away. Come on now. There, that'll end it. There we go. New Hegzis. The leg R. Okay, so it's the leg, but it goes the other direction. Nice. I could use more of that. Okay, I need to clear lines now, specifically. Well, that slots in perfectly right there. This will slot in perfectly right there. Sure does. Okay, can I put this there? I can. Oh, by the way, Dim, earlier today I posted my pickups that I got in Japan, if you want to go check it out on my main channel.
Excellent.
You will tomorrow? Sounds good. Gotta say, I spent the better part of an hour researching high quality video cables for that Dreamcast I picked up, and I was shocked. SCART cables for that thing are like $75 US. That was just... that's the going price. You can't find one cheaper. It just blew my mind. It's like, why is it so much? And component cables are not much cheaper. They're like $65. My goodness. Why are they so expensive? Anyway, I did more research and you could just get a VGA cable. And I have an OSSC which has a VGA input, probably specifically for the Dreamcast, and yeah, a VGA cable is closer to $25, which I feel is still a lot, but it's better than $75. Good grief. And then I need to get a GDMU, which I could get off AliExpress for under $50. So yeah, all that to say, I should be able to actually use my Dreamcast for... well, a lot less than $75. We need to place 40 of these. Okay. Get rid of these junk tiles while we're at it. Junk tiles are all gone. Now we just need to play well. Famous last words. Let's try that again, shall we? Wow. That ended fast. Really fast. See, Dim, there is some skill involved in this. Yeah, that works. I keep glancing at the thing on the bottom right there, thinking it's the next thing to come out. No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what that's for. It's just hovering there permanently. Okay, I placed half of what I need to place. Oh, I needed that.
Excellent.
Oh boy, did I need that. And that.
Excellent.
Came in right when I needed it most. We're not out of this yet, though. Okay. Okay. Okay, and we're in the clear. Just need to place down 2 more. Not a care in the world. Hi, Hummingbird Mika. Oh, it's Mike-chan. Mike. I'm assuming since it's Mika now. Mike-chan. Hello, Mike-chan. How are you doing? You're right, it has been a while. How have you been? I need to reach a 270 score now. My goodness. Let's see how I do. That screwed that up. Can I save this?
Excellent.
Maybe. Good.
Excellent.
Very good. Finally got a Nintendo Switch. Awesome. I was just telling the chat earlier that I'm planning on pre-ordering the Switch 2 tomorrow night when pre-orders go live here in the States. Obviously, I can't guarantee that I'll get one, but I'm going to try for one. And I've decided I will be doing a system transfer from my launch day Switch to the Switch 2. I've had this Switch right here since the day before it launched in North America. I got it on March 2, 2017. And it has been my main Switch ever since. I have bought a total of 9 Switches, but I have not used any of the others. That has been the one that I've used this whole time. And I've decided the time has come for me to finally update it, and I'm going to update it to the Switch 2. I might be in trouble here. So yeah, when I get my Switch 2, I'll do a system transfer and send everything over. Vita feels tiny in your hands. Now, apparently the Switch 2 will make your Switch feel tiny in your hands. This is probably game over. Oh, no, I can... Well, this will be... Oh, holy cow, wait a minute. Huge. Huge. Okay. Let me see how I can get another something done here. There we go. And here. Be careful about this. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, I could put it somewhere else too? Where in the world? This can go somewhere? Where does it think this can go? Huh? Okay, the game's confused. Where does it think I could put this? That should be a game over, but it's not for some reason. Sure. Let's do that. Use a power-up. Why not? That's my first power-up. You got the Mario Edition OLED. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a beautiful one. Very beautiful. Let me think about all the Switches I have. I have my launch day Switch, obviously. I have my Let's Go theme Switch from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I have 3 Switch Lights. I have a random turquoise Switch Light. I have the Pokemon Sword and Shield Switch Light, and I have the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Switch Light. That brings me up to 5. And I have 4 others. I have the Tears of the Kingdom OLED, the Splatoon 3 OLED, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet OLED, and I have the Animal Crossing themed Switch too. Just the Switch. I don't have anything else. The box, the Joy-Cons, the dock. I don't have any of those, but I do have the Switch itself. So yeah, those are my 9 Switches that I have. I just like collecting Switches. I refuse to apologize for it. I like what I like. I would have loved to have gotten the Echoes of Wisdom Switch Lite, but it was hard to justify another $200 when that came out. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that would be a nice one to have, too. I collected pretty hardcore for the Switch. I have already decided there's no way I'm going to do that for the Switch, too. It's just... everything costs so much more now, and not just games, just everything. And it's really hard for me to justify dropping that much money on video games when I could spend that much money on necessities like food. I'm a big fan of eating. So that's unfortunately where I have to stand with Switch 2. Did I mess up? Might have messed up. Okay, that worked out somehow. Okay, let me be kind of careful about this. That's just barely not what I need. I can do that, though.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, honestly, for Switch 2 this year, all I'm thinking of getting is, like, the system and 4 games. I'm getting the system with the Mario Kart World Bundle. I'll be getting Breath of the Wild. Again, because I love that game. One of my favorite games of all time. I'll be getting Final Fantasy VII Remake and Pokemon Legends ZA when that comes out, and that's it. When Donkey Kong Bonanza looks fun, but I have to pick and choose which games I'm getting. Hi again, Dim. I'm sure a lot of people are going to love that game, but unfortunately, I just can't be one of them. During the Switch's first year, I went all out on it. I got every physical game on the Switch in its first year. I really went all out with the Switch, collecting it. I just can't do that with the Switch 2. The world is just too different now. I just can't justify it. I can't afford it. Yeah, Adam? Okay, finally got rid of that junk tile. The Switch 2 games might work on Switch 1, but then only play the Switch 1 version of that game. Yeah, I read that. There was one developer that said that they're handling that with their cartridge. I think it's a game-to-game basis. It's up to the developer or the publisher, whoever puts it on the cartridge, to decide how that works. That's as I understand it. Obviously, I'm not in a position to comment on how EAS is going to handle it. But yeah, I did see that. That's interesting. Kind of cool, too.
Excellent.
Here we go. Marvelous. Yeah. Okay. See about clearing these junk tiles quickly. Not so quickly. Stop giving me this thing, please. Okay, I'll take that. Wait, no, I can... Can I? Okay.
Excellent.
There we go. Looking good. We need to place 45 of these total. Okay. So I need to be doubly strategic about this. I liked that. Would I ever get the just Switch 1 version then if it's true? It's hard to say. It would have to be for a game that I really, really like, that I wouldn't mind double dipping in. I want to own in every version possible, like I have done for Breath of the Wild, and Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that there are any games that I can get the Switch 1 version if the Switch 2 version includes both. I just can't see myself ever doing that. It's like when the PlayStation 5 first came out and the PlayStation 4 version included a free upgrade to PS5. In that case, why would you buy the PS5 version? Now, there are people who are completionists or they sold their PS4 to get the PS5. In which case, maybe getting the PS5 version of a game makes sense. Heck, I got the PS5 version specifically of Sword and Fairy Together Forever, even though the PS4 version comes with a free upgrade to PS5, just because I got the PS5 version because the PS5 version is what I played. on stream, and that was the physical version I wanted to own. So there are reasons. But as for me, I think I can't think of any particular examples of where I would get the Switch version if the Switch 2 version includes both. This is a very interesting timeline that we're living in, isn't it? Okay, I need to place another 20. Looking good. Oh, looking very good. Finally got rid of that final junk tile. So late it almost doesn't matter. That's okay. Okay, be careful.
Excellent.
You could just sell your PS4 for a PS5 to buy the PS4 version on the PSN website, upgrade to PS5, one to save money. I guess that's also true. I'm not the kind of person to sell my old systems. I still have my PS4. I still use my PS4 on occasion. I have, of course, I'm, me, I own everything pretty much. I still have 2 Wii U's. I have my Switches. I'm sure GameStop is going to do some sort of a deal where you could trade in your Switch for discount on a Switch too. I'm keeping all my Switches. Like I said, I'm going to do a system transfer from my launch model Switch to my Switch 2 when I get it. That'll free up my launch model Switch, and I'll finally be able to mod it. I've been holding off this whole time because I didn't want to ruin my my profile, but hey, now I'll be able to justify modding it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll be able to. Again, I got that Switch on launch day, so it could revert all the way back to hardware revision 1.0.0. Oh, we're almost done with Serene Beach. No, we're not. There's 27 levels. I might chip an OLED one day. It sounds interesting. But I like to keep my things stock as long as possible. My rule of thumb is if it can still connect to the internet, then I don't mod it out of principle. But the second Nintendo turns off those servers, I'm going to mod the heck out of it. That's what I did with my Wii U. That's what I did with my Wii. And that's what I did with my 3DS. So that's what I'm going to do with my Switch as well.
Excellent.
That's my plan anyway. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is going to be a full 4K 60 on the Switch too. It'll be, obviously the screen is only 1080p, but it'll be a locked 1080p 60 on that screen and then a full 4K 60 in docked mode. So there you go. You can get that natively without having to overclock the system. Let's see here. Is this still not stimulating enough for you, Dimlord? I don't know. It kind of feels like I have to pay attention to what I'm doing now. I have to think about where I'm going to place stuff. Oh man, I'm looking forward to seeing that screen in person myself. I think that the Switch by itself, it's a 720p screen, but I think it looks fine, especially the OLED. Now, Switch 2 will not be an OLED, it'll be a plain LCD screen, but from what everyone has seen, especially the people who know what they're talking about, it still looks great. It still looks fine.
Excellent.
I'm looking forward to seeing it myself, like I said. Need to reach a high score this level. Nice.
Excellent.
That's part of the reason why I'm, you know, I own Breath of the Wild 3 times already. I own the Wii U version, I own the Switch version, and I own a sealed version on Switch as well. And this is going to be my 4th time buying it, and I will gladly do it because Breath of the Wild in 4K, oh man, I know it's going to look beautiful. It's going to make it hard to ever go back to the older versions. And I've played through the Wii U version and the Switch version multiple times, so I just know I'm going to enjoy it. So that's why I don't mind buying the physical. I'll just get the $10 upgrade for
Excellent.
Tears of the Kingdom. I like it, but not enough to buy it all over again. I'm happy with just the simple upgrade option for that. Well, I want to play it because it's the greatest video game ever made. I know that you disagree with me on that, and that's fine. Everyone has their own opinions. Okay, almost there. Just gotta find a few strategic placements. I'm 3
Excellent.
points away. 3. Uh-oh. I better be careful, actually. There we go. Yeah, Link gets to cross-dress. What's not to like? Need to clear 25 lines. Got it. Tremendous start. Nice and clean. Did you guys see how clean that start was? No leftover tiles after I was done. Man, that was great. That was clean. Ah, that felt really nice. Let's see here. This is not going very well. This is actually going pretty bad, if I'm honest. There, I guess. Let's go with that. Oh, might be just what I needed. Just what I needed. Nah, it won't work there. I can put it there, though. That works. Oh, now this shows up. I can't work with that much either. Just put it up here out of the way. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay, got rid of that junk tile there. Okay, I see another I can clear right there. And there. Sure, let's do that. That was the worst thing I could have done, actually. Okay. Huge.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Yeah. Good. Not out of the woods yet, but this is looking promising. This is looking very promising. Oh. Yeah, that's better anyway. Okay, I just need to clear 2 more lines. That was a gamble and it didn't work. Yikes. Okay.
Fabulous.
Yeah, Dim, I think that's probably accurate. You've been in my streams more than every other viewer combined. I know Andrew is usually here lurking, but you're definitely the most active viewer, that's for sure, by a college mile. Okay, I need to place 55 of these this time. Let's see here. Yeah, it just barely doesn't work. Nice. I can already tell this is not going to work out. Excuse me.
Excellent.
Hush my mouth. Can you stop giving me this piece? I'd appreciate it if I got something different. Oh, that's much better. Thank you. Ooh, look at that.
Excellent.
Nice. Okay, we're about halfway there. Good.
Excellent.
Very good. Not bad considering I thought this was a washout earlier. Yeah, and now I'm streaming now, Dim, so you get to come all the time. Didn't even see that. I just hovered over it and the controller rumbled and voila, there it is. I was like, boom, you looking for this? I just realized, does this music sound like medieval to you guys? It does have a tendency to repeat too. Miss the times when Josh would show up. He sometimes lurks. Mostly to make sure that I'm not saying stupid things. But yeah, I miss it too. But we do have a lot more lurkers these days than we used to. It used to be like Dim and no one else, but now we consistently have like 5, 6 viewers. So everyone who's watching, even if you're not commenting, hello, I see you, and I really appreciate you all being here. Let's see. Looks good. Nice. Almost to stage 27. Definitely has RPG town vibes. I guess it does, doesn't it? Double line to clear. We need to clear double lines. How do I get that set up? On something like this.
Excellent.
That's one. Need to do it 5 more times. Oh wait, that was perfect actually. Right there.
Excellent.
Or someone who is even more here than you. Yeah, who might that be? You gonna say it's me? The man himself,
Excellent.
Skull. Called it. Okay, halfway. And getting these setups is not easy, actually. I don't really know what I'm doing with them. I just get lucky. That might be a game over. Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, no. Okay, it's another double line. We need just 2 more. Not if he's disassociating. Considering I'm running on no sleep and... yeah, and sheer exhaustion. I'm still catching up on my trip to Asia, I guess. That's all I could... it's the only explanation I could think of. Never allowed to go back since I didn't get you something. I have friends in real life who are upset I didn't get them stuff too.
Excellent.
So, at least you know you're not alone? Oh, that's the exact piece I wanted. Yes, that ends it.
Fabulous.
As if that makes it better. Doesn't it? We need to reach a score of 360. I think my goal today is to beat Serene Beach. That should be more than doable, I think. Oh, it happened. My goodness. My LRG order of Shantae Advance for the Game Boy Advance shipped. I ordered that thing over a year ago. And it finally shipped out just now. Actually, it may not have even shipped. They just gave it the tracking number. So it might not have even shipped yet. My good gracious. Did I see the new LRG documentary? No, I have not. I didn't even know there was one. No, this is the first I've heard of it, Tim. I'm also not here to talk trash about other companies. It's not very sportsmanlike. Especially when I'm on the clock for this company. Okay, just need to reach that score. Nice.
Excellent.
And we're done with that final junk tile.
Excellent.
Okay, send me the leak. Feel free. I'll watch it when I am able, which I'm warning you might not be for quite some time. I'm very tired, so I'm probably going to go to bed right after this. And
excellent.
Whenever I'm not sleeping these days, I'm busy moving house. So I don't have much free time, but yeah, I'm curious. I'll probably give it a watch. That's good. That's a really good spot, actually.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay, I'm holding out for specific tiles here. I might not get it. This is fair.
Excellent.
That worked out well. Yeah, I have it set to need to be friends first, so there we go. Accepted. Now you should be able to send it just fine. Oh, brilliant. Here's the piece I was waiting for. About time. Where's a good place for this? There really isn't one. Okay. Okay. There we go.
Excellent.
Well, that's unfortunate. Man, you got scammed twice yesterday, didn't you? That's unfortunate. 2 Super Nintendo games. What were the games, if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious. Need to clear 30 lines this time. Oh, the bags were today. Ah. But wasn't today yesterday for you now, so... The real game was Super Punch-Out. Solid game. Excellent choice. I bet you're happy to have that. Da 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 da. Oh, I better be careful here, actually. That was solid. Oh, you got a Wonder Swan recently? Nice. I saw a ton of Wonder Swan games in Japan, but not a single system. If I saw one, I probably would have bought it no matter what it cost, but I never saw one for sale no matter where I looked. Hegzis Return of Double Dragon. Okay. At least your real one was a good game. Sorry you gotta fake it all, but Super Punch-Out. I think this is game over. Wait. Ah, not two. Okay, I can clear that. Oh, okay, never mind. Saved. Well, that's good to know that you could just get them on eBay. I guess I never thought about it. Okay. Still need to clear 18 more lines. 17 more lines. Okay, halfway there. I might be able to repair them. I think my skills might be high enough. Maybe not. Maybe I would be put in my place very quickly. But I've repaired Game Boys before. I've made minor soldering repairs to consoles before. So, if anything, I'd be willing to give it a try. Like, it couldn't hurt if it's junk and doesn't work anyway, right? Okay, you should fit right there. You do. That was 3 lines. Oh, you'll love to see it.
Excellent.
I understand circuit boards. Well, I can understand them if I have a probe and schematic. I feel like the WonderSwan schematic is on the Internet Archive, so that wouldn't be too hard. Anyway, it's not for me to worry about right now. Maybe a fun thought for later, though. Okay, I'm screwed. Where does this thing think I could drop it? Okay. Second time I've used a power-up. Stop giving me this. Stop giving me that. What was that? It gave me that like 4 times in a row. I was so close, man. I don't even know if I could beat level 27 by the end of the stream. Haha, muted myself just in time. No one will ever know that I sneezed. My plan is foolproof, I say. Mwahaha. Nice.
Excellent.
Okay, this seems to be going a lot better than last time. So far. This feels like it'll slot perfectly right here. Because it will. Okay, you checked. You actually have 16 WonderSwan games, 10 WonderSwan, and 6 WonderSwan Color. Cool! That's more than I have. I just picked up my very first Virtual Boy game in Japan, and it's green, so great. It's the same color as my green screen, but yeah, I picked up my very first Virtual Boy game in Japan. Can you believe I didn't own a single one until just about a week ago? Where do I want to put this? Right there, I guess. Have that one as well. Yeah, I think that's the most common Virtual Boy game. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... That's undo, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Let's use the power-ups now while we still can, I guess. For all the good it did. It's good. That's good. That really was excellent. You own 7 Virtual Boy games. Good for you. You own 31% of the Virtual Boy library. Virtual Boy only has 22 games. I would love to actually own a Virtual Boy someday, but they've just gotten so unbelievably expensive, even for the broken ones. I don't think it's going to happen. Not unless I strike oil or something.
Excellent.
I would love a Virtual Boy, though. There's a whole ton of great homebrew for it. There's a mod now that lets you connect it straight to your TV. You own a Virtual Boy, not surprised. I basically missed my chance at owning one, I think. I should have gotten one. It was cheaper. I just had other priorities. I can't even remember what they were now. But yeah, even broken, busted ones on eBay now are like $300. There is a Nintendo console that got even more expensive. Want to take a guess? Game Boy Micro? That's the only thing I can think of. It's a system that you think just has 9 games? Really? The new 3DS? Heck, what else is there? Oh, correction, 10 games. Looked it up. Okay, what is it? They're all Pokemon games. Pokemon Mini? Okay, it's the Pokemon Mini. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Can you believe that the Pokemon Mini has a Mr. Core? Like, people have figured out how to emulate that perfectly. That's crazy. Okay, we need to play 60 of these things now. This is getting more and more difficult the longer this stream goes. This is not a trivial thing anymore. This actually requires a lot of thinking. Something that I am very bad at doing, even on my best of days. Got pretty lucky with all that.
Excellent.
Oh wow, yeah, those things go for a lot of money. Another thing that I probably could have gotten at some point, but just decided to spend my money on something else. Okay, we're halfway there with this level now. This should slide into place right here.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. This level is going by pretty well, actually. Which, of course, makes me nervous.
Excellent.
That worked. This is going really well. Hello? Where's this luck been for the last half hour? Oh, that is pretty cool. Oh, you got a lot of cool stuff, Tim. That was not what I meant to do. Okay, let's try the shovel. What the? You can swap between these pieces whenever you want by pressing right on the D-pad? Okay, the more you know. Now I know. That is interesting. Nice.
Fabulous.
Now I understand why that's there all the time. It's because it's another piece that you can pull up whenever you want. Oh, this is going to be close. Too close. Give myself a little bit of insurance there. Okay, this should be good. Okay. I thought that was going to be game over. No, that was stage clear. Good. For a split second, I freaked out. Okay, we got 3 levels left. We need to do this is a score that we need to worry about here now. Okay, score.
Excellent.
Perfect. Very good.
Excellent.
You learned something nice? Yeah? You own the complete Pokemon Mini European set. Oh, that is nice. Let's go. You could sell that on eBay for a mint. If you wanted to ever sell it, which you probably don't, because you own it. So why would you sell it? Seems counterintuitive.
Excellent.
That went really well.
Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent.
Sort of breezing through this one too. So far. find places for these. Yeah, I don't like this. Oh, this will fit perfectly right here. Yeah, rule of thumb is that you can expect to lose about 25% of your sell price in fees and shipping and stuff.
Excellent.
Perfect. Okay, I think I need to do just one more and... that might be it. Ah, no, I have 1 point to go. There's my 1 point.
Excellent.
And more. Okay, level 25. Let's see if I can't do this 26 and 27 in the next 10 minutes. Need to clear 36 lines. Good grief, man. That's a lot.
Excellent.
Okay, all the junk stuff is gone. Good.
Excellent.
Perfect. Just exactly what I needed right there. What do I need here? We're not even halfway done with this level yet, man. Could use a green one of these now. Perfect. Oh, that was nice, actually. Okay. Now what? Okay, that's good. Completely clearing out that lower area like that. And that road there. And not the cleanest, actually. Oh, I thought that was going to clear it. That'll clear that.
Excellent.
And this will clear that.
Excellent.
Great. That's... I get it now, Mika. I get it now. That's hilarious. Sorry, I'm a little slow, but I eventually got there.
Excellent.
Okay, one more line to go, and this is it. Level 25 clear. Got 2 more levels left. Need to simply place 66 of these. Execute order. Anyway. So not much to this, just need to make sure that as long as I keep areas clear, I'm all set. Oh, I liked that. That's good. Okay, about a third of the way there. Sorry, focusing here. I'm very low energy right now.
Excellent.
Gonna hear this music in your sleep? Yeah, probably. Knowing my luck. Okay, 2/3 done. Okay, almost there. Giving myself some insurance. Okay, that should do it. Okay. Stage 27. The final stage of Serene Beach. We need to double clear 8 times. Okay, let's see how long this takes me. On something that looks like this, my goodness. This is an awful start. Okay, that was 2 double. That counted as 2. You never saw a beach. You've never seen a beach before? Wow. You should see it at least once, if you ever get the chance. I'm not saying it's like a spiritual experience or anything, but it's pretty cool. I thought that would be a double for some reason. That's a double.
Excellent.
So is that.
Excellent.
Okay, we're halfway there. Oh, you never saw the Serene Beach this level's named after. Got it. I understand. Not looking very good. That's a double.
Excellent.
Over halfway. Another double. Triple counted. Serene Beach Star. Finished all levels. Let's go. And we unlocked a new Hegzis, the stair. Okay. Well, I'm done for today. That was Hegzis. Go get it. It's a fun little puzzle game with a lot more to show off than I was able to today. If I only managed to beat the first area in 2 hours, how many more are there beyond that? So yeah, there you go. Thank you to Dimlord and Hummingbird Mika for being here, as well as Andrea. I don't see your name right now, but I'm sure you're here. Shout out to the lurkers, and shout out to everyone watching on YouTube afterwards. Maybe I'll be back Friday to play some more. I guess we'll see. On behalf of East Asia Soft, I have been Skull. Have yourselves a great day and a great week, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. I'm going to go to bed now.